Right, so we've just about got the base of our sea turtle shell finished. So right now we've moved on to step 3H, and we're going to place the long hexagons on both sides of the turtle shell, and I believe that's called the apron portion. So that's where we're at now. Now, through the beauty of video and being off camera, I've done some already, and I'll show you that more in view, just so that I can work ahead. You didn't need to see me place both sides. But the critical thing is we actually place them from the bottom up. So from the tail, we work up to the neck, and they are stacked or overlapped a little bit. So let me pull it up and we'll work the other side. Again, you need 18 total, counting the ones that we did for the tail. It's basically 9 for each side. I believe you've got 20 in your kit, and again, that allows you to edit some out so that you are happy with your color placement. I've left mine on this sheet kind of ordered light to dark. This again is my dark side, and so I'm going to pick them up going from darkest to lightest to the best of my ability. So I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to bring it down here, I'm going to eyeball that I'm 1/4 of an inch away from here, and 1/4 of an inch away from here. Yes, there's definitely some interesting gaps here, but that's part of the design. Again, you know, use that jig or your 1/4 inch ruler to make sure that you're maintaining a pretty good distance. Again, the only place I'm worried about 1/4 of an inch on this one is right at that particular point. And then you're just going to put that on repeat. They do need to overlap a little bit as you place them. They're overlapping maybe 1/4 of the piece. In some cases, it might be a little bit more as we turn the curve. And in some places, obviously, it's a little bit less. Again, make sure you're getting all that waste paper pulled off, please. Because if you don't, it's not gonna fuse where you've still got waste paper visible. Might take you a few minutes to kind of line up with this triangle piece. Don't panic. Just, you know, place it again and again until you get it right. And I think I said in the previous video, these things were a humdinger for me to cut out. This one's missing a little bite right here. Now you could flip it the other way and let it be part of the tortoise apron, and that would still be fine, again, because they show up with a lot of injuries. But in my particular case, it's just gonna hide under the portion that I need to overlap anyway. So honestly, I didn't waste them. They went in your kit because you can mitigate that by either allowing it to show because you like it or hiding it when you overlap. So it's all good. And then I'm just going to keep placing those. Right in here, it's more of maybe a 1/4 of an inch, scant 1/4 of an inch, and it's kind of at an interesting angle. But again, it's because I'm trying to maintain that 1/4 of an inch away as I place these. And there should be 8 of them. 2, 4, 6. Is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I may have them have them spread out a bit, so I may end up having to come back and trying to fit another one in. And there's no, you know, there's not really an easier way to do that. I do think that I've got some of them spaced out not quite correctly, so I'll have to come back and just kind of lift. Remember, design satisfaction, we're lifting it, we're placing it again and again until we have it the way we want. Let's see if I can get this one placed and if I'm correct, or if I need to, yeah, I'm gonna need to just space them out a little bit differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I do have them. So at some point I got them too far away, so I'm going to just have to work that a little bit. And that's the beauty of using the light Steam-A-Seam 2 fusible. It does allow you this design process of picking it up and moving it. There's no chance of, you know, getting it wrong, and wrong is a relative term. Again, we're you know, creating what is really a wild animal in the wild. So, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. So there I have it. I've got the apron built on this side, which is what I just did, or did off camera, and then I've got the apron built on this particular side. And I hope that that is helpful. That's as far as we've gotten so far. Again, when I get up to the neck, I'm just basically making sure that I've maintained this 1/4 of an inch. I'm gonna fix that one just a little bit. And it's, you know, a scant 1/4 of an inch pointing away from the neck there. Eyeball that over and make sure you're happy with it. And that's what I'll be doing off camera.